know what I'm saying? How you doing? What's up, man? What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Real rap niggas in here today.
Yeah. Respect. How you feeling? All right.
What's man? You chopping it up?
Yeah, they got
They painted the shit and sent it to me.
that shit fire.
Hey, good, how you doing? Shot time, it's crazy.
Only at This Is 50, baby. That's a fact.
It's a general.
Matter of fact,
She was like a hologram just now. Young LB Magic, what did I ever make a return? Or that was too much? Young L, I don't really have an issue with. I mean, he did do a no-show, and that's cool. For whatever his reasons were, whatever he was experiencing, I don't know. I never spoke to him. But my issue really was, to answer your question with the B Magic guy, was that, he didn't show, and that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But the time that he wasn't showing, he's on the radio. You know what I'm saying? He's having conversations. He's on Facebook, social media, Snapchat, Black Planet, everything you could possibly mention.
Black Planet.
He's on. And it's like, why are you on the social media? If you're saying you have to stay home to handle certain business and do things that are going to be beneficial to you to being able to survive, and then you're home, but then you're on talking about why you're not at the event, it's just like, it makes you wonder, like, well, what is it that was so urgent that you couldn't be here if you could take the social media and talk about why you're not here while the battle's going on? I never mentioned B Magic. You know what I mean?
Right.
I never talked about him not attending the event. I went on and did my speech based on him being on the radio talking about the bag wasn't big enough, and all these different things. But we had already given him his entire purse because he asked for it as a favor, and we had a relationship with him. But I never divulged any information regarding him, regarding B Magic. I don't do that. But I only defended myself and the company because he went on an attack for no reason when he had all of his money, but still failed to show up to do his job. Now, was he scared? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? He had been losing a lot, and I was trying to provide him an opportunity for him to come back and possibly get back in the main. There has been instances of me going online and going in on him, and I will clear that up. The main reason why I did go in on B Magic and call him a thief and a bum and say the things that I did say about him is because, for one, I'm a man and I stand by everything that I say about him, however he feels about it. But more importantly is that, if you don't have the money to pay somebody back, then you call me and you say you don't have the money. Say, yo, I need more time or I can't pay it back. Don't go block ops on me. And then you're making little jokes and interjecting in tweets on Instagram and social media when you owe money. It's not cool. Was it the right thing, to do? I mean, it was how I felt at the time. I'm still a man, I'm still human. You give somebody your money, you buy them a hotel room, you get them a flight, they still don't show up, you lose money, you get chargebacks from fans who came out to see those particular people. So we ended up losing a lot of money that day. You know what I'm saying? And then he's not even trying to make up the battle. He's saying he's gonna pay us back, he's not paying us back. You know what I'm saying? So technically, to me, that those are the characteristics of a coward. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't have any problem with telling anybody to their face that they're a coward. And B Magic is a complete coward. He won't address me. He won't pick up the phone. I would rather him tell me to my face, I'm never paying you back. And when you see me, if you feel any way about it, we can discuss it at that time. I would respect that more because it's more of a direct approach, and it's how a man conducts himself. Whether he's wrong or right, that he's taking a stance. But when you hide in the shadows,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like a coward. You know what I'm saying? Then I don't have any respect for you. So that's why I go in on B Magic. The other characters who owe money, at least they pick up the phone and they say I need more time, or I can't pay it back, or I'm going to pay you on this date, and there's some form of communication there. And that's what makes me not going on those particular guys. So I'm not picking on B Magic in a sense. Well, I'm more or less addressing his cowardness. He's a coward.
I think that was the first time I've seen you publicly defend, because I don't want to get false truths, you know what I'm saying? But there's been times that I can recall that attacks were made toward the URL. You know what I'm saying? I know you.
Oh, they come every single day.
Right.
But the difference is, you know, when you owe money, your opinion is your opinion. You can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
But when you take money, and then we look out for you and give you all of your money that you requested when you didn't even battle, then you don't show up, you dub the hotel room, dub the flight, then you don't want to make up the battle, then you don't want to pay us back, then you don't want to answer the phone, then you're taking other matches on other leagues, and then I can't even get you on the phone, you're a coward. Serious. Is that, you know, anything else anybody can say? There's nothing you can say. You know what I mean? So when I say those things, I say them to offend him. You know what I'm saying? To make him come out of the shadows, to make him angry. I do it, I disrespect him purposely. I call him a bum and a coward and a crook and a thief and a punk on purpose to make him come out of the shadows, to do something. I want him to say something. I want him to address himself. I want him to defend himself as a man, and I want him to address me. I want him to call me. I want him to say, yo, Beasley, why are you doing that? Why are you saying these things about me? And people get upset, and they say, oh, you can't talk to B Magic that way. It's because you said pray for St. Louis and this and that, and whoa, 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 whoa. All the crying. What I said was, I said pray for St. Louis. There's no disrespect to the city of St. Louis. They have some great champions. Despite the fact that me and Hitman can't come to an agreement on a price, he's a thorough champion who actually comes through. When you pay him, he shows up and he does his job. Same thing with Averb. He shows up and he does his job when it's time to come to town. But at that time, I'm feeling like it's an attack because all the St. Louis dudes don't show up on the same day. It's this big, nobody can get them on the phone. They're making tweets, they're hitting the radio. So I'm saying I don't know what's going on in that city. They come from a city of champions, pray for St. Louis. That's what I said. Didn't say anything was wrong with St. Louis. I'm not against St. Louis because I feel that the MCs from St. Louis were instrumental in building URL. So I can never shit on St. Louis as a city. In fact, St. Louis, we probably done like 2-3 events in St. Louis, main event cards. You know what I'm saying? Because they have that respect. So we love and respect St. Louis. This isn't about St. Louis. This isn't New York versus St. Louis or URL versus St. Louis. This is really not, it's really not even URL versus B Magic. It's Eric Beasley versus B Magic because I took it personally because I personally sent him the money. So I see it as Eric Beasley versus the bum. You know what I mean? That's how I view the situation. It's very simple. It's very direct. I'm being honest. I'm expressing how I feel. I've said it to the world. You know what I mean? I'm not hiding anything. I'm not pulling any punches. This isn't about anything tough. This is just my personal feelings to him as a man. And I want to see what he has to say about it. I want to see if he stands tall in his decision and what his reasons are for being a coward. So I say the things that I say to make him mad, so that people talk to him, to make him atone for what he's done. It's very simple.
So he's not coming back anytime soon.
In fact,
No, we don't want to. He's been on a losing streak. Now, if what I sit up here and say that B Magic was not dope on URL, yes, he's talented. He has ability. But, you know, this game is like a sport. And it is a mental sport, but it's just like football. You know what I'm saying? If you're not running the 40 in a certain amount of time, they're going to bring in that new running back from Florida, Rashid Jackson. And they're going to sit you down on the bench and you're not going to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? And right now, there's kids out here that's running laps by him. That's kicking B Magic's ass. He's losing every single battle. So I think he should just retire as he planned to and get into whatever his next move is.
Troy Martin.